Let me ask you something. When you look at someone successful, what do you see? Do you see their long hours, sleepless nights, and sacrifices? Or do you see someone who just got lucky? It's easy to assume that success comes from being in the right place at the right time, as if it's some cosmic roll of the dice. But is that the whole story? This is a question we've all asked ourselves at some point. Is success about luck, or is it about hard work? When we see others achieving their dreams, it's tempting to downplay their effort and chalk it up to luck. Maybe they had connections, maybe they were born into privilege, or maybe the stars simply aligned for them. But let's pause and dig deeper. The truth is, success is far more complex than just one or the other. It's not black and white. It's a nuanced dance between circumstances, effort, and the choices we make. Luck might play a role, sure. Sometimes opportunities come out of nowhere, doors open unexpectedly, or timing works in our favor. But here's the key. It's not just about what happens to you, it's about what you do with what happens to you. Imagine life as a game of cards. Luck might deal you the hand, but it's your strategy, your patience, and your willingness to take risks that determine whether you win or lose. Some people get dealt a royal flush and they squander it. Others start with a pair of twos and through grit and determination turn it into a winning hand. So let me ask again, is success just about luck, or does hard work give you the ability to turn those fleeting moments of fortune into something meaningful, something lasting? Let's break it down. Let's explore how luck and hard work intersect and why it's the choices you make, day in and day out, that ultimately shape the life you lead. This is not just a conversation about success. It's about control, resilience, and the power to carve your destiny. Because here's the truth. Success is not waiting for you. It's something you create. Let's talk about luck. It's a concept we love to romanticize, isn't it? When we see someone achieve extraordinary success, we say things like, they were in the right place at the right time, or they just got lucky. It's a comforting thought because it lets us off the hook. If success is purely a matter of luck, then maybe we don't have to put in the effort. But here's the harsh reality. Luck is not a strategy. Luck might bring an opportunity your way, but it's your preparation, persistence, and effort that determine what happens next. Think of luck as a spark. It might ignite something for you, but without fuel, that spark dies out quickly. The myth of pure luck suggests that some people just stumble into greatness, but that's not how it works. Even those who seem lucky are often the ones who've been grinding behind the scenes for years, preparing themselves for the day when an opportunity finally comes knocking. Take a closer look at any overnight success, and you'll find years, sometimes decades, of hard work leading up to that one big break. Luck might have given them visibility or the right connection, but without the foundation of hard work, that moment would have passed them by. Think about athletes, for example. Someone might say, they were lucky to be born with talent. Sure, natural ability plays a role, but talent alone doesn't make a champion. It's the endless hours of training, the sacrifices, the pain and the persistence that take that talent and turn it into greatness. Luck might have given them a body built for speed or agility, but it's their work ethic that makes them winners. Luck also has a habit of being fleeting. A lucky moment or opportunity can be life-changing, but only if you're ready to grab it with both hands. If you're unprepared or complacent, that opportunity will slip through your fingers. On the other hand, if you've been putting in the work, when luck does show up, you'll be ready to turn that spark into a roaring fire. Here's a critical point to remember. Luck is random, but success is intentional. You can't predict when luck will strike, and you certainly can't rely on it. What you can do is work consistently, so when those moments of good fortune arise, you're ready to capitalize on them. Hard work is what bridges the gap between a lucky break and a last. So let's stop giving luck all the credit. Yes, it exists, and yes, it can make a difference, but it's not the whole story. The myth of pure luck is just that, a myth. True success isn't about waiting for good things to happen to you. It's about putting yourself in a position where you can create good things for yourself. It's about making sure that when luck shows up, you're not just sitting on the sidelines, you're already in the game, ready to play. At the end of the day, luck is like a wind blowing in your direction. It might push you forward for a moment, but without a sail, without the hard work you've built to harness that wind, you're not going anywhere. So, don't wait for luck to find you. Build your sail, steer your ship, and create your own destiny. Let's face it, there's no substitute for hard work. It's not glamorous, it's not easy, and it's definitely not something you can skip. Hard work is the foundation of every success story, the non-negotiable ingredient that separates those who dream from those who achieve. We live in a world that often glamorizes shortcuts. We hear stories about people striking it rich overnight or achieving fame with what seems like minimal effort. But peel back the curtain and you'll almost always find a relentless work ethic behind those shiny success stories. Hard work isn't the flashy part of the journey. It's the grind, the sweat, and the persistence that happens in the background when no one's watching. Hard work means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's doing the boring, repetitive tasks that build the skills and resilience you'll need to succeed. It's sacrificing your comfort today for a better tomorrow. Think about anyone you admire, whether it's an artist, entrepreneur, athlete, or innovator. Their success didn't happen by accident. It wasn't handed to them. They worked for it. They put in the hours. They made mistakes, learned from them, and kept going. That's the beauty of hard work. It's the great equalizer. You don't need to be the smartest, the strongest, or the luckiest. If you're willing to put in the effort, you can level the playing field. Hard work is also a test of character. It's easy to work hard when things are going well, but what about when the odds are against you? What about when you face rejection, failure, or setbacks? True hard work is about persistence. It's about pushing through the tough times, even when the results aren't immediate. Here's the thing, hard work isn't just about effort, it's about consistency. A single burst of effort won't take you far. It's the day in, day out commitment that compounds over time. Imagine planting a seed. You don't just water it once and expect a tree to grow. You nurture it, care for it, and wait patiently. That's what hard work looks like. What work's like? There's another important aspect of hard work. It builds confidence. Every time you push yourself to do something difficult, you prove to yourself that you're capable. It's in the hours you spend honing your craft, practicing your skills, and overcoming challenges that you find your strength. Hard work also attracts opportunities. When you dedicate yourself to something, people notice, doors open, connections are made, and when those moments of luck come along, your hard work ensures that you're ready to seize them. But let's be clear, hard work isn't about running yourself into the ground. It's about working smart as well as working hard. It's about being intentional with your effort, focusing on what matters most, and learning from every step of the process. So here's the truth. There are no shortcuts. If you want to achieve something meaningful, you have to put in the work. It's not easy, it's not quick, but it's worth it, because at the end of the day, the success you earn through hard work is the kind that lasts. It's the kind you can be proud of. Hard work doesn't guarantee success, but it does guarantee growth. And with growth, success becomes inevitable. So roll up your sleeves, embrace the grind, and remember, hard work isn't just a path to success, it is the success. It's proof that you are willing to invest in yourself, that you had the courage to try, and that you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. Let's talk about persistence, the quiet, unglamorous force that keeps you moving when everything in you wants to stop. Persistence is the engine behind every great achievement, the bridge that connects your dreams to reality. It's not about talent, intelligence, or luck. It's about the ability to keep going, especially when the road gets tough. Here's the truth. Life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path. slam doors in your face, and make you question whether you're good enough. And in those moments, the difference between success and failure comes down to one simple thing. Persistence means refusing to give up even when progress feels painfully slow. It's about understanding that setbacks aren't the end of the road. They're just part of the journey. Every no you hear, every failure you experience is a stepping stone to your yes. Think about some of the most successful people in history. They weren't immune to failure. In fact, they failed more times than most of us can imagine. What set them apart wasn't that they avoided failure, it was that they didn't let failure stop them. They kept showing up, learning, and trying again. Persistence isn't just about grit, it's about belief. It's believing in your vision, your purpose, and yourself, even when the results aren't immediate. It's having the courage to say, I'm not giving up on this because it matters to me. But persistence doesn't mean blindly repeating the same actions and expecting a different outcome. It means adapting, learning, and evolving. It means being willing to change your strategy while keeping your goal in sight. Think of persistence as a river carving its way through rock. It doesn't happen overnight, and the river doesn't stubbornly bang against the rock in one spot. It finds a way around, over, or through. One of the most beautiful things about persistence is that it builds resilience. Every time you push through a challenge, you get a little stronger. You learn to trust yourself, to weather storms, and to keep going no matter what. That kind of resilience is invaluable, not just for achieving success, but for navigating life itself. Persistence is also contagious. When people see your determination, it inspires them, it shows them that obstacles can be overcome, that dreams are worth fighting for, and that success is possible for those who refuse to quit. Here's the hard part. Persistence doesn't always come with immediate rewards. Sometimes you'll give your all and still feel like you're getting nowhere, but that's when persistence matters the most, when you're tempted to give up. Because what you don't see in those moments is the progress happening beneath the surface. The small steps you're taking, the lessons you're learning, the person you're becoming. These are the things that build lasting success. Remember this, success isn't about who moves the fastest or who gets the luckiest break. It's about who keeps going. Persistence is the great equalizer. Doesn't care about your background, your starting point, or your resources. If you're willing to keep showing up, you're already ahead of the game. So embrace the power of persistence. Be the person who refuses to give up, who finds a way when there seems to be none, and who turns every impossible into a challenge worth conquering. Because persistence isn't just about reaching the finish line, it's about proving to yourself that you're capable of so much more than you ever imagined. Let's talk about failure. It's a word that most people fear. It's the thing we try to avoid, the thing we dread, the thing we let define us. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end of the road. It's not a dead end. It's a detour, a teacher, and sometimes the very thing that propels you towards success. Reframing failure starts with a mindset shift. What if we stopped seeing failure as a mark of defeat and started seeing it as part of the process? Because that's exactly what it is. No one achieves anything meaningful without failing along the way. Every mistake, every misstep, every moment that didn't go as planned is a step forward, not backward. Failure isn't proof that you're not good enough. It's proof that you're trying. It's evidence that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, that you're daring to take risks, and that you're pursuing something that matters to you. Do you know what's worse than failing? Not trying at all. When you fail, you learn. Failure forces you to look at what went wrong, to reflect, to adapt, and to grow. It sharpens your skills, clarifies your goals, and builds your resilience. Think of failure as a mirror. It shows you where you can improve and pushes you to become better. Without failure, there's no progress. Here's another truth. Failure humbles you. It keeps you grounded, it reminds you that success isn't guaranteed, and helps you appreciate the wins when they come. Failure builds character, it teaches you patience, perseverance, and perspective. It's through failure that we develop the strength to keep going, even when the odds are against us. Reframing failure means embracing it as a necessary part of the journey. It means not taking it personally. Failing doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't define who you are. It defines where you're headed. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who avoided failure. They're the ones who embraced it, learned from it, and kept moving forward. Think of failure as a staircase. Each step might feel like a setback, but with every step, you're climbing higher. Without those steps, without those moments of failure, you'd never reach the top. Reframing failure also means being kind to yourself. Too often, we let failure crush our confidence, make us question our worth, or stop us in our tracks. But failure isn't a verdict, it's an opportunity. It's a chance to pivot, to innovate, and to come back stronger. Ask yourself, how many breakthroughs were born out of failure? How many businesses, inventions, and ideas came to life because someone was willing to fail, learn, and try again? Failure is not the enemy. It's the fuel. Fail, so the next time you fail, don't beat yourself up. Don't hide from it or let it define you. Instead, embrace it, analyze it, learn from it, ask yourself, what is this failure teaching me? And then use that lesson to move forward. Reframing failure is about understanding that it's not the opposite of success, it's a part of success. It's the stepping stone, the prerequisite, the price of admission for achieving something great. Failure isn't final, it's a beginning. And when you learn to see it that way, there's nothing to fear. Only growth, resilience, and the opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Let's talk about luck. For some, it's that mystical force that shows up uninvited and changes everything. But here's the truth most people don't want to admit. Luck isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. People often look at someone successful and say, wow, they're so lucky, but what they don't see is the years of effort, persistence, and preparation that made that luck possible. Luck isn't about sitting back and waiting for opportunities to land in your lap. It's about putting yourself in the position to seize those opportunities when they arise. Making your own luck starts with action. Every choice you make, every risk you take, every time you step outside your comfort zone, you're creating opportunities for luck to find you. Luck doesn't happen to people who do nothing. It happens to people who show up, who hustle, who keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. It's also about being prepared. When an opportunity comes your way, will you be ready to grab it? Luck often looks like being in the right place at the right time, but in reality, it's about being ready when the moment arrives. That readiness comes from the work you've already put in, from the skills you've built, the relationships you've nurtured, and the resilience you... Think of it this way. Luck is like a seed. You can't control when it will sprout, but you can control how you nurture the soil. Hard work, persistence, and preparation are the sunlight, water, and nutrients that give that seed a chance to grow. Without those things, even the best opportunities will pass you by. Making your own luck also means putting yourself out there. Luck rarely finds you if you're hiding in the background. Say yes to new experiences, meet new people, take risks even when you're scared. The more you expose yourself to the world, the more opportunities you create for luck to step in. And let's not forget mindset. Believing in your ability to create your own luck changes everything. When you stop waiting for the universe to hand you a break and start taking responsibility for your journey, you become unstoppable. You'll start seeing possibilities where others see obstacles. You'll take chances where others hesitate. That's when luck begins to show up, not as a gift, but as the result of your determination. Here's the beauty of making your own luck. It doesn't just benefit you. When you create opportunities for yourself, you often create them for others as well. Your courage, your effort, your ability to persevere inspire those around you. Your success becomes a ripple effect, opening doors not just for you, but for the people who look up to you. Luck isn't magic. It's not some cosmic lottery ticket. It's the result of consistent effort, a positive attitude, and the courage to put yourself out there. It's about turning small moments into big opportunities and being ready to grab those opportunities with both hands. So, don't sit back and wait for luck to knock on your door. Get out there and build your own luck. Take the risks, put in the work, stay open to the unexpected, and when the moment comes, don't hesitate. Be ready, be bold, and remember, you have the power to shape your own destiny. Luck doesn't just happen, it's made. And the best part, you're the one holding the tools. So, is success about luck or hard work? It's not either or. It's a dance between the two. But here's the thing, luck is unpredictable. It comes and goes. Hard work, that's in your hands every single day. The question isn't whether you'll get lucky. The question is whether you'll be ready when luck knocks on your door. So don't wait for luck to show up. Get out there, do the work, and make your own luck. Success isn't a matter of chance.